Project Workbench.
Oh hey everyone, we are back in the workshop today for another episode of Rise of the Mattmobile. Would love to give you a little tour of the workshop and show you what I've been up to lately. In shocking news, the workshop is a total mess. The real big news is that I sawed off the front of the car from the body, which exposed the engine and all the guts, and it makes the car look pretty weird. I've also started fabricating the tunnel in the cockpit. It's a ridiculous amount of work, and this is actually my second go at it. The first one wasn't quite right, wasn't quite the right height, the right length, so I actually did it twice. But the second time went super fast, and I've been cutting sheet metal to fit into there. What I really want to do for the next step is finish out the floorboard in the cockpit, which will then allow me to move on to the next step, whatever that might be. In the meantime, the workshop has become really full. I've still got that Harley Davidson over there. It's been lying dormant for a while. Got TARDIS pieces all over the place. I recently did a shoot for some friends, and you'll be able to see my TARDIS soon in a cool video. And there's just tons of stuff in here, man. I moved a bunch of stuff from a storage unit I had into here to consolidate, and I haven't quite had a chance to straighten everything out. Here's another long-running project that I'm really trying to wrap up. It's the Han Solo and Carbonite. I do have the side panels, and they're actually already painted. I just need to finish up Han and then attach those. Famous last words. Here's a little project I'm just finishing up today. These are my Daredevil Billy clubs, which are actually designed to be used with my costume. They're sort of not focused on fit and finish and details. I just wanted to get them done. And I've also applied a matte clear coat to them. It's an automotive clear coat, so it's a catalyzed one that will be used on a car. So hopefully it'll be a lot more resilient than the rattle can spray coats, which I've historically had bad experience with. Right now the clear coat is curing, and when it's done, that will be the end of this piece and it'll be all set to go. And the idea behind these is really that they can be used, they can be slipped in and out of a holster all day long, kicked around, and hopefully not suffer deleterious effects. Let me just give you a sweeping view of the workshop from the front door. It's kind of a weird mishmash of genre properties: Doctor Who, Batman, Star Wars, Marvel Comics, all kinds of stuff. Just so you know, metal fabrication is a lot of work. See that little strip down there underneath the 4x4 along the frame? That little strip, getting it cut and fitted, took me 2 hours. And I burned myself. So yeah, it's a lot of work. I also did a little upkeep on the TARDIS today. It had been in a friend's backyard for a couple months and got a little mold underneath it. So I sanded it down, blasted it out, and now I'm just painting the underside with a nice coat of satin paint to prevent that from happening again in the future. Here's last looks for the day. That bottom pan is cut to the right size. I've got the side strip cut, and I've got the strip that goes over the tunnel cut. So next step is pinning these all in place and doing some tack welding. And here's where the TARDIS ended up. Got most of the underside painted black. Alright, that's it for this one. Hopefully we'll have some more progress soon. I don't know. For those of you who've been following this video series for the past couple years, you've probably noticed that it definitely goes in fits and starts, and you know what? It's a big project. That said, I'm not exactly the fastest moving car builder, so that's kind of a bummer. But you know what? It's a ton of fun, and I'm having a great time making these videos and sharing my progress with you guys, my 12 viewers. So thank you. Keep on watching, and we'll see you for the next one.
Oh, hey, look. There he is, Phil Coulson, Clark Gregg, and Sky, played by Chloe Bennett, kibitzing out in the park. That was kind of cool. We actually saw them, me and my friend